Have you ever been talking to someone and suddenly they start scrolling through their phone, or maybe you've been in a movie theater, classroom, or a meeting when someone's phone interrupted everyone? Phones are powerful tools, but knowing when and how to use them respectfully is a life skill that can impact friendships, education, reputation, and your future career. Today, we'll continue our conversation about etiquette, building on the previous lesson and some of the timeless ideas from the book Soup Should Be Seen and Not Heard. We're going to talk about a modern form of etiquette, phone etiquette. Welcome back to the channel where we focus on practical life skills that can help you navigate life with confidence, clarity, and resilience. In the previous video, we discussed general etiquette and simple acts of respect and how it can influence how others see you and how we move about the world. We also talked about lessons from the book, which teaches that good manners, they aren't about being old-fashioned or rigid. They're about showing consideration for others. Today, we're bringing those lessons into a digital age because while technology changes, respect never goes out of style. Most of us carry our phones everywhere. They are our alarm clocks, our camera, our GPS, entertainment center, and our communication tool. But just because we can use our phones anywhere doesn't always mean we should. Phone etiquette is about understanding that your actions affect the people around you. It demonstrates respect, self awareness, professionalism, emotional intelligence, and those qualities can help you succeed in school, work, relationships, and in everyday life. We're going to start with public places. Imagine you're in a restaurant, waiting room, bus or train station, a library, or even a coffee shop. Everyone around you didn't choose to hear your conversation. They don't choose to hear your conversation. And one of the most common etiquette mistakes is speaking loudly on a public, I'm sorry, on a speakerphone in public. A good rule is a conversation, if it can wait, let it wait. Another is volume. Not everyone wants to hear videos, music, or games. Your videos, music, and games. And if you're using headphones, be aware of surroundings because safety matters too. Phone etiquette isn't just about noise, it's about presence. If you're spending time with friends and family, consistently checking your phone sends a message, even if you don't mean for it to. The message could feel something like this: something is on my phone that's a little more important than you right now. Being present is becoming a rare skill, and people notice when you're genuinely giving them your attention. For students, phones can be both helpful and distracting. The phone can help you stay organized, manage your schedule, research information, communicate with your family, but it can also make learning harder. Studies consistently show that multitasking reduces focus. When you're texting, scrolling, checking notifications during class, you're not fully learning. You may think you're paying attention, but your brain is dividing its resources. Good phone etiquette in school includes following classroom rules, silencing notifications, keeping your phone put away when instructed, using technology for learning rather than distraction. Another important point: never record classmates or teachers without permission. Respecting privacy is a major part of digital citizenship and personal responsibility. What seems funny for a social media post today could damage someone's trust tomorrow. Now let's talk about meetings. Whether it's a school club, an internship, volunteer position, part-time job, or future career, phone etiquette matters. Imagine you're meeting with a teacher, supervisor, a coach, or an employer. Your phone rings. Then you stop the conversation to answer a text. What impression does that create? It may suggest disinterest, a lack of preparation, lack of professionalism, even if that wasn't your intention. A simple habit can make a huge difference. Putting your phone on silent before meetings begin. If you're expecting an emergency call, let them know beforehand. People understand emergencies. What they don't appreciate is being interrupted by avoidable distractions. When you're in a meeting, focus on the people in the room. Listen carefully. Listening carefully can teach you more than checking another notification. Here's something else that many young people don't think about. Your phone habits become a part of your reputation. People notice whether you're engaged or distracted, whether you respond respectfully, whether you interrupt conversations, whether you're consistently glued to your screen. Coaches notice, employers notice. Future employers may also notice what you post online. Remember, your digital behavior tells a story about you. Before posting, sharing, commenting, or recording something, ask yourself, would I be comfortable explaining this to a future employer, a teacher, a mentor, a family member? If the answer is no, it's worth reconsidering. A few seconds of thought can prevent it could prevent years of regret. If you remember nothing else from today's lesson, remember this: people first, phone seconds. When someone is speaking, be present. When you're in a classroom, focus on learning. When you're in a meeting, give your attention to the discussion. When you're in public, be mindful of those around you. Technology should support our lives, not control them. Good etiquette isn't about perfection. It's not about never making mistakes. We all make mistakes. But it's about showing respect, awareness, and consideration for others. Just as we discussed in our previous etiquette lesson and in the book Soup Should Be Seen, Not Heard, good manners help create positive experiences for everyone around us. In today's world, one of the simplest ways to demonstrate those manners is through thoughtful phone use. Because while our phones may be smart, it's our choices that show wisdom. If you found this lesson helpful, consider sharing it with a friend, classmate, or family member. And let me know in the comments, what's the biggest phone etiquette mistake you see people make today? Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, keep making thoughtful choices, both online and offline, one interaction at a time. Take care and see you in the next lesson.